I told y'all I was gonna do this video about LB, Lord Brunson. I'm a fan. It's a tribute, right? Check this out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A lot of y'all might have seen him already. He's the Eagles fan, Lord Brunson, content creator. You know what I'm saying? He actually does music as well. His music is fire as well. Salute to you, you know what I'm saying? But this is about him and the NFC East Super Friends. You already know the NFC East is the best division in football, period. We're the only division that every team has multiple Super Bowl wins. Say what you will about the teams, it is what it is. We that division. Live with it. But anyway, we're going to get into this video. I want y'all to tell me how y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you already know I make my own content. It's just like a tribute joint for me to give my brother his flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like you give him your flowers while they can smell it. It don't take nothing from me to let you know that you do your thing. All y'all, matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Super friends be ganging up on my brother LB sometimes, man. It be crazy. I'm gonna show you a series of videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see why I rock with these dudes. Check this out.
You'll find out, because you really overrating your whole defense. I told you last year your defense was ass. I told you that last year and you got to the Super Bowl.
We held 8 teams to under 20 points last year.
How many points you held the Cowboys under?
How many you hold for Washington too?
We are, and you love to,
no, just go ahead and spit it out, man. Come on.
I'll wait.
Tell me about you, Louis. You love to forget about week 3. Like we ain't just go in y'all house and dismantle y'all.
You went in our house and stomped a mud hole in us, and we came back and returned the favor to you. In your crib on a Monday night when you was all rowdy, huffing and puffing with your chest out, all that tough talk. Huffing and puffing. Took all that air out your lungs, though. Mr. Wright, Antoine Myers.
It's just nothing to say to somebody who ain't make the playoffs.
See, I told you we was gonna go back there.
There's nothing to say.
All the possibilities, y'all not drafting a quarterback. You have to
LB, you should draft him.
I don't think so. I think we actually got the best quarterback in the division.
We gonna put a pin in that. We gonna put a pin in that.
I think we got the best quarterback in the division.
Hey, Law, hit that again.
I tell you what,
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
He didn't look very good against us. I can tell you that.
He went to the playoffs. He's a playoff quarterback. He got the second most playoff minutes than every other quarterback in this division. Dak got more playoff minutes. He got a better playoff career than Carson. At least he finished his game.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you this. Our guy is the second best quarterback. We're gonna put a pin in it. Matter of fact, we're gonna put a pin in it. I'm gonna get to some of these comments first. Because you done started something.
Now they know the truth. You know what I'm saying? But he got some more coming. Check this out. I'm gonna show a succession of videos sometimes because, you know, I want y'all to get the gist of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You know how we do this here.
I would like to rebut this. How many 10-win seasons has Washington had since 1991?
Oh, I can tell you that right off hand.
3? 4?
No. You said since 91?
Nice, since 91.
We've had 2.
When was the last time Washington was in the NFC Championship game? Was that 25 years?
No, you just said 1991. That was it.
I mean, then we have nothing else to talk about. You ain't been in the NFC. You ain't been in the NFC Championship in a life sentence. Mass murderers have gotten out in the time span that you have been in the NFC Championship.
You're not going to get
I got no room to laugh. But damn.
You won't get any argument from me. My argument is
the Lions, the Cowboys, in Washington. Y'all in the D class in the NFL.
Man, leave us alone, man.
Season.
You won't get any argument from me when you start going back. We ain't won a playoff game.
It's crazy because when you think about this division, we all have a Super Bowl, but we also have 2 teams who haven't been to an NFC Championship game since like '95.
Well,
that's crazy.
For us, it's 91. Yeah. But for them, it's 95.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been an eternity for us.
So the point of me saying that is that a lot of people like to call us the NFC least, but the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington, the Commanders, you guys are the reason why we're the NFC least. That's what I'm really trying to say.
That's not
you guys are the real reason. I want y'all to own up to that.
There are years where you are absolutely horrible.
What years? When I just told you. Okay, since the year.
How? You contribute to that. When we won the division at 7-9, were you good? Were you good?
Get him!
I disagree wholeheartedly. Since the year 2000. When we won the division at 7-9, were you good? at 7-9.
When
We
we
don't
won the
even
division
brag
in
about shit
2020.
like that. We don't brag about
When we won the
success at
division
7-9.
in 2020, 2 years ago, were you good?
When y'all was 7-9, were y'all good?
No, that's my point. Nobody was good.
Okay, so
That's
what are we
why we're
arguing
NFC
about?
East.
If y'all won a division not being
You-
good,
you
of course
guys
we
have
wasn't
your
good.
years where you're garbage too. Like
Since
you're actually
okay, but we
you're when you guys are good, it's an anomaly. It's not like it's not like how it was.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't make sense.
Seriously.
It
Like,
doesn't. But
we've had
that's
this
that's just
conversation.
that's an
LB.
unfair. That's an unfair stigma that we have because since the year 2000, what NFC team got more?
Right, but that was
playoff
all,
wins.
Okay, how about you move that up to when Donovan
win.
McNabb was no longer there? Then talk to me.
To 2017 when we won a Super Bowl. What are you talking
fine.
about?
Yeah, knock yourself out. Right. And what have you done since then?
What have we done since then? We've been to the playoffs like 4 years out of the last 5.
Right, and how many playoff games have you won?
More than you guys. We won about
Right,
5.
that's
like
not
4.
hard to do. We don't go to the playoffs.
Okay,
But
that's
point,
why I'm
my
saying
point is
you
you
guys
contribute
are.
to the NFC least moniker is what I'm saying.
I
You
don't
trying
think
to
so. When
remove
we won all them
yourself.
playoff games.
I wanted him to stay in Philadelphia so bad. I would have I was trying to put together a little bit of a pot, like a GoFundMe. Like, hey, let's keep Jonathan Gannon in Philadelphia, man. I think we can raise some good money.
Hey, Louis T. That hurt us more than the Super Bowl loss.
Oh, look, man. I was looking forward to it, man. I wanted
them to keep up
to
for
2 or 3 more years.
I mean,
and that defense.
Listen, hold on. We got Sean Desai. We got guys that's talking to me about Super Bowls who ain't seen one.
Did we call that one? Did we call that one?
I mean, that's an easy phone call, Lou. That's an easy phone call, Lou. You should have known that was coming. You should have known. That's an easy phone call. Y'all acting like
I knew you were gonna say that.
Come on.
If Heineke plays better, it makes us a tougher team to beat. With the way we run the football, with the weapons, I'm gonna just say it right now. We got the best trio in the division. I'll go to war with anybody. It's receivers. I got the best trio in the division. Now, statistically,
hey, Law almost threw it. Almost threw the hat. Law almost slammed the hat.
I go to war.
You must be out your goddamn mind.
I go to war.
You know what? And Law, you know what? It's a chat full of people. His people, I'm pretty sure, calling me delusional.
I'm
listening to him
every day.
every day.
Listen to what I'm saying. Bad dog.
He did.
Bad dog, go sit your ass in the corner with that bullshit.
Come on, Louis.
Go sit your ass in the damn corner with that
279,
bullshit.
2 tutties.
Hey,
Come on,
man.
man. What we Come on, he was about to throw a third one if Barkley didn't fumble the damn ball inside the 10.
If we would have did, which I've been begging.
But you didn't. He outplayed him.
If our coordinator would have did what your coordinator did,
If my aunt had balls, she'd be my Uncle Louis.
We would have did the same thing to Tyrod, and his ass would have been over there looking like Tyrod.
You can talk about a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda. What did y'all do?
That's the problem. That's the difference between all of us in this division. Or at least I can't speak for the rest of them why they suck ass. I can tell you why we suck. Coaching is why we suck. That's the reason why we trash.
But you are trash though, right?
We are.
Good. I just want to make sure I got that right.
He got that on record too.
To the Giants. Look, I'm not worried about this no more. It was never for him to take over. This is how you know that the Eagles don't believe in Jalen Hurts. You know when you see the marquee for the schedule or the tickets they print out, if you got a guy, they put that guy on the ticket, right? On the marquee. If they show me a layout of something for the Dallas Cowboys, who's going to be up there? One of the 3 players. They've got 3 players up there. Yeah. Is Dak not going to be on that thing?
Dak going to be there.
Zeke going to be on that thing. Zeke is going to be on that thing. Probably CeeDee Lamb is the other guy. Maybe Tank Lawrence, somebody
You
like
can't do that. You can't do that with our team, though. Our stars are on the defensive side of the ball. We got a quarterback that ain't play yet. You got to put Cox or somebody like that up there.
Yeah, no.
He's a marquee guy.
You got 3 dudes on. I'm going to show you the little schedule joint I'm looking at. We're going to get that later on tonight. You got 3 guys up there. Your quarterback can't get one of those spots?
We just named him the other day. I'm gonna tell you why we do believe in him though. I'm gonna tell you why I think we do believe in him though. We believe in him because we traded up for a wide receiver, not a quarterback.
I mean, if that makes you feel better, whatever you got to say to make you feel better,
It's facts.
But
When you need a quarterback, do you draft Justin Fields over Jalen Hurts?
Who do what?
Would you take Justin Fields over Jalen Hurts in last year's draft?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and guess what?
You drafted him to be a backup. So
Okay, and guess what? We wouldn't, which is why we didn't. We believe in our guy. We wouldn't. We wouldn't.
Okay.
So
Those rumors of y'all being interested
and who?
Sniffing around Deshaun Watson won't true.
Deshaun Watson has that clause in his contract. He don't want to come here.
I wouldn't either, but I'm just saying. Y'all didn't pick up the phone. Howie didn't pick up the phone.
Everybody did. It's Deshaun Watson. Let's be for real.
No, not everybody did.
Who didn't?
It's a lot of teams. Don't make me start naming.
I mean, come on. I like Rodgers and Lamar and them guys.
Exactly. Everybody didn't call.
Almost everybody in this division did.
Okay,
except Dallas.
I'm about to say Dallas ain't called them.
Yeah, except Dallas. Yeah.
I don't think we called him either.
I don't think we called him.
Y'all would have been fools not to over there in New York.
Ron's culture. It doesn't fit Ron's culture. Even if he's absolved of everything, Ron's not looking for dudes.
Justin Fields over Jalen Hurts? Crazy. Anyway, check this out.
If you don't have to throw the football, why do it? Why throw the football if they don't have no more quarterbacks? We took that dude out in the first drive of the game. But you know when he had to throw the football?
You know, take his quarterback out, he would have had to throw the footballs. When
but the quarterback was there. We had the ball first.
Listen,
we had the ball first.
And he wasn't good on that first possession. Listen to me.
What are you talking about? He converted a fourth down pass to Smitty. One hand.
Catch the ball. What are you talking about?
He didn't catch the ball according to your rules? Because the stat sheet say it was a catch. The stat sheet say it was a catch. And that's why Devontae Smith is better than every wide receiver on both of y'all rosters, because he got up and hurried up to the line. That's smart football.
I should have made some popcorn for this segment.
Did he throw a touchdown pass to Dallas Goedert? Didn't he throw a touchdown pass? Didn't Dallas Goedert catch it with one hand? It was a terrible pass. He had to catch it with one hand.
Oh my God! Now, oh my God! If Odell catch a one hand pass, everybody on the end there getting knee pads. Now our guy catches one hand pass. It's a terrible pass.
You see that? You see that level of disrespect right there?
I hate to see you down so bad like this. Y'all should have got a quarterback this offseason.
Hey, you gonna find out, man. You know what a wise woman once told me? Those who don't hear, feel.
Yeah, he gonna feel Kayvon Thibodeau. I'll tell you that right now.
Who the hell told you that? Who the hell told you that? Helen Keller?
What was that lady name?
Who the hell told you that? Helen Keller?
I'm gonna just tell you right now.
What was that wild lady name? You know,
watch your mouth. Don't be disrespecting my grandma, man. Watch your mouth now. All right, don't step out of line. All right. That's Graham.
You gotta say when you say you gotta say my grandma.
Nah, that's a wise woman.
You know, it's been Hurt season. LB been defending Jalen Hurts since he been a starter.
Loser.
I'm gonna give him another 2 points, man.
That's it. He built different, man.
Cool points.
I wish he didn't play for the Eagles.
It's his focus, man.
I wish he didn't play for the Eagles too.
It's really
I love this
really his
dude,
focus and his attention.
I can't root for him because he played for the Eagles. But the dude he's that dude, man.
He the best quarterback in the division, ain't he, Lou?
Yeah, you damn right he is.
Okay.
Second best until
I
you beat the
said
best.
that at the beginning of the season.
Second best until he beat the best, man. Come on, man.
Make sure, man.
You want to beat the man, you got to beat the man. Come on,
y'all was calling me crazy. Like 2 years ago, was it?
I
was being called crazy.
We were just
like
it was
crazy. Your fan base was calling you crazy too, LB. You know that.
It was.
See, it was lunchtime with the bullies. That's how I first started watching LB. Lunchtime with the bullies. You know what I'm saying? I saw him getting it in on these Commanders and Cowboys fans. I mean, I got some of those videos. I'm telling you, I'll be all day for real. These videos are probably a lot to y'all, but I'm telling you, I'll be all day here for real. Because dude just got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it sound like, you know what I'm saying, I'm meat right. I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I just got to give it up because I'll be at the crib cracking the
not even being in the playoffs because you throw a pretty ball. Who is this guy? It's Boy 2. Who is this? Who is this? What is that? You got on an apron or you got on a wife beater? Who are you? Who you, man? Who you? You just said one thing, I blocked you, and you still in here bumping your gums. First of all, if you want to be put on the Summer Jam screen, announce your team. Announce your team. What organization do you represent? What organization do you represent? So I can fry you. Joe Burrow was injured. I don't care, bro. He wasn't injured last year. I'm not making no excuses. Get me in here. Get you in where? Get you in where? You want to be on the screen to talk? You want to be on the screen to talk? You got something you want to say? You got something you want to say? Get me in here. You got something you want to say? I'm asking. Don't block him. You got something you want to say in here? You got something you want to say in here? I know you ain't got nothing you want to say in here, bruh. I know you ain't. That's probably Terrence Parsons. He another one that's been begging to do a collab. I'm going to tell you what I told Terrence. Get your weight up. Get your weight up. Get your weight up. Talking about get me in here. What you think this is? It's Lord Brunson Productions. 592 people in the building. You think you got that type of access to be able to grace a screen with me? You tripping. The bullies will get the link before you get the link. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Get me in here. Who you think I am? You think I'm just some regular content creator? Get me in here. Boy, you could never speak to me, man. You could never be on the same screen as me, man. You could never do this, man, at this level. You're dismissed now. Now everybody with a wrench blocking. What you mean I'm up to 120K followers? You still ain't on my level. And you still here rocking with the best. Get him out of here. Block him. Tolerate no disrespect during no Super Bowl winning season. 120K subscribers. I don't care about none of that. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. You're dismissed. Don't play yourself. These people running around here, don't subscribe and count me to death. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about subscribers. It's better to have supporters than subscribers. Because a lot of y'all with the 70,000, 100,000, they some good content creators with them numbers, but they can never get 607 people in the building at 224 without no link, without no rollout. They could never do that. They could never do that, man. That's what make me different. That's what make me different.
BT ain't been the same since that happened. I will remind him every time I feel like he need to be brought down to earth of how they got their face beat in. I got to. It's my duty. It's my duty. 535 people in the building. That was worse than a body bag game. That was a body. That was a body. LB, it's a new year. Who you? Oh, a Rams fan. Look, a Rams fan. LB, it's a new year. LB, it's a new year. You wanted to be a new year bad, right? Had the Rams would have won the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be. Had the Rams would have won the Super Bowl and this had a little orange and blue ram under it, it wouldn't be. You wouldn't be so fast. It's the first day of summer. You wouldn't be so fast to get to that new year. You wouldn't be so fast. What you trying to do is you trying to jump in the time machine. You trying to silence a world champion. Talking about LB, it's a new year. Boy, what? What, boy? What? It's a new what? I know you scared, bro, before the Carter sack. What? You know I was scared before the Carter sack? What?
Our own super chats.
I'm not reading that.
That shit is yours, LB. That's one of your boys. I told you.
Thank you for your
Eagle fans weird.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Thank you for your super chat, man. You decide the nickname.
I ain't gonna.
But you thought wrong.
I want to
All we need
apologize.
is one.
I
We're gonna
really,
prove what you thought
truly
was
do
wrong.
want to apologize, but you can still go 6-11. So once you win that 7th game, then I'll apologize to you because I was out of line for thinking you would only win 6 games. But maybe I was wrong.
No, you know
Maybe
what?
I was
I respect when you said that though, because
we
I think
gonna see.
nobody else had us bad. Dog, you had us at 4 again.
No, 6.
No,
You
no.
gotta say
Everybody
6,
had you. No one had you worse than 6-11.
Right.
Speaking of
Nobody had
bad
you that
dog,
bad dog.
let's go to LB. LB had Washington at 6-11. Not gonna ask for a rebuttal because we can do exactly the same thing I just said you could do. Lose out. Okay. We got 5 straight division games. We could lose all 5 of them and be 6-11, and you could be right. Highly unlikely, however, but we both disrespected each other's team. No harm, no foul.
I think that was fair. I think 6-11 is fair. What do you want from me? You're
I didn't hear that last
This is
time,
the
man.
Washington
And
football team. What do you want from me? I think that's fair. Y'all trash. What are you talking
I'm
about?
gonna go to the Giants.
So it all started with Lunchtime with the Bullies for me. I checked him out one day, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and you know what I'm saying, he was going in on the Cowboys and Commanders and they fans, whatever. So I was like, man, he's talking spicy though, you know what I'm saying? That's how I talk to him, you know what I mean? It's kind of like my favorite TV show, if you will, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's must-see TV, you know what I'm saying? So I'm putting y'all on, and I want y'all to check it out. But enough of me. This video right here is the time where a Bills fan shot the panel, super chat or whatever, and he tried to disrespect LB and the Philadelphia Eagles, and LB had to line him up on him, you know what I'm saying? He had to line him up. Check it out.
Thank you for doubling up. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. JL Smooth, my guy John Livingston writes, Washington clearly has by far the best defense. In my opinion, the Cowboys with Dak have the best offense. I think the Giants will surprise people. Eagles suck, bro. All 3 teams' rosters are better than yours. This is coming from a Bills fan, so you can't talk shit to him. He's a Bills fan.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean? He doesn't have no rings. I don't even address ringless teams no more. I got a ring.
Wow.
I got a ring. I don't address.
sorry.
He
I
was
don't address
waiting
ringless
years to
teams.
get. He was waiting years to throw that one in there.
Goddamn right. You got goddamn right,
I'm sorry,
bad dog.
JL, man. I didn't mean to.
You
serve
goddamn
that
right. I've been waiting my whole life to do that to somebody. I got a ring.
All I can say is this,
Oh,
LB.
man.
You're not one of the teams in the NFC East that kept the Bills from winning that Super Bowl, are you?
No,
Right.
He didn't
I'm
Every
one
one
of
of us took care of it. Where were you at?
Yeah,
Listen, bad dog. I'm one of the teams in the NFC East that seen Brady in the Super Bowl. I'm one of them teams. That seen Brady and Belichick.
We won them teams too twice.
Yeah,
Double up.
right.
What did he say? Double up. That's what we did on Brady. That's right.
Hey, look, where your ass was at when we was taking attendance, like the classroom. Where you was at when we was all giving the Bills a Super Bowl loss? Where your ass was at? Huh?
Listen, y'all was making sure I could tell him today he don't have a ring and he need to watch his tone. Y'all was making sure I could tell him that. Watch your tone when you talking to a champion.
Hey, JL, Smooth, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to set you up like that. I apologize.
Hey,
Man, you know
Brunson.
you my boy, man. I'm sorry.
Bronson.
What's up, Law?
It feel good saying that, don't it?
It feel real.
So here's a story about one time where Michael Parsons' brother, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Parsons, a.k.a. Coffee Table Head, that's what LB called him. Terrence Parsons was going to bet LB some money that the Philadelphia Eagles wouldn't beat the Cowboys or whatever, because he's a Cowboys fan or whatever. So LB, took the bet on, and like in the middle of the season, because the Cowboys were getting smoked almost every game, Terrence Parsons wanted to renege, and yeah, it was funny, man. Hear the story right
Father's
here.
Day yesterday. I had a great Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? My Father's Day was filled with joy. You know what I'm saying? I went to church. You know what I mean? They had a real good message in church. You know what I'm saying? What they said in church was, you know what I'm saying? An absent father. You know what I mean? A person who don't take care of his family is worse than a non-believer. A person who don't take care of his family is worse than a non-believer. They was giving the deadbeat daddies a run for their money in church yesterday, man. And I felt good knowing that I ain't one of them. And you should feel good too knowing that you ain't none of them. But what I don't understand is how some of my children didn't give me a Father's Day card. I don't understand it. Terrence Parsons, I didn't get my Father's Day card. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. People know who you are all last week because of me. It hurts my heart that you ain't send me a Father's Day card. It does. It hurts my heart. Dallas Cowboys Twitter, I didn't get a Father's Day card. It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. Now I know I ain't y'all biological daddy, but I've been taking care of y'all for a very long time. And it hurts my heart that y'all ain't tell me Happy Father's Day. It hurts my heart. It is sickening and it's saddening. It's saddening. It's sickening and it's saddening. I go on Twitter, I spend my hard-earned time telling the truth to Dallas Cowboys fans about how they ballpoint ass. How they ballpoint ass. I do it religiously. They've been threatening to fight their old man, all type of stuff the last couple weeks. Terrence Parsons told me that you don't know me, but you're gonna find out. What does that mean, son? I know you better than you know yourself. I know you better than you know yourself. You're so ungrateful, I should put you in the corner. I should put you in the corner. Boy, you're so ungrateful to me. I should put your ass in the corner where you belong. Where you belong. But you gotta listen, Father's Day is yearly, and you'll be able to make it up to me. You'll be able to make it up to me. I've adopted the Dallas Cowboys fan base the last 6-7 years. The last 6-7 years. Don't nothing shake without me. Nothing. Don't nothing shake without me. Now, my biological kids, they treated me real nice. Got me cards and all of that stuff. But the kids I adopted, y'all need some straightening up. Y'all need some straightening up. Don't have a sense of belong. You know what I mean? I can't stand nobody who don't know where they belong. It just don't make no sense to me, man. It does not make no sense to me. They asked Michael who he was going for at the fight. He gonna say, Tank. He gonna say, what was the dude name? He was like, man, Frank from Dallas, but Tank nice. What do you mean, Frank from Dallas? You're not from Dallas, bro. They really think they Southerners, bro. You're not from Dallas, bro. It's the craziest form of like, these dudes are in the most extreme hot dog eating contest I ever seen in my life, bro. You are not from Dallas. What are you talking about? That blew me immediately, bro. I didn't even want to watch the fight. I didn't even watch the fight. I don't know where Frank from. I thought Frank was from Detroit too, but they saying he part of the Errol Spence team. You know Errol Spence from Dallas. Errol Spence, the Charlo twins, they was all in the locker room from like a lot of Dallas fighters who all recently got the brakes beat off of them. Charlo got beat up by who put boots on him? Was it Canelo? Canelo put boots on him. Y'all seen what Bud did to Errol and Frank. So they all part of the same team. So it's like, bro, like you really a man without a country. Really a man without a country, bro. You really don't have a sense of belong. You not from the South. You're just not. Terrence told me the other day. Did I tell y'all this? He told me the other day, Jerry picked me. I was on Jerry Jet with Micah. I went to Dallas and I bought my house before Micah bought his house with my own money. Bro, you was on the jet because of your brother, bro. You're like, you guys are not from Texas. Y'all from Harrisburg. Y'all from Harrisburg, bro. Be proud of where you from. You put the Ice Burgundy on the map. I just don't get it. I will never understand that, bro.
Flabbergasted by it. Completely taken for a loop. I called him the DH of the summer. That's why I called him. Let me put it up here on the Summer Jam screen. I called him the DH of the summer, man. He said, if the Eagles didn't have Kellen Moore and Jalen Hurts, I'd legitimately be worried about their offense. He said that in, what was the date on that? August 22nd, 2024, this time last year. He said that this time last year, before the season started. I repeat, if the Eagles didn't have Kellen Moore and Jalen Hurts, I'd legitimately be worried about the offense. Nobody paid us no mind, even after Saquon Barkley. How you gonna call us a super team when you are professing that you don't believe in Kellen Moore because Kellen Moore couldn't get it done with your quarterback? So it had to be Kellen Moore's fault though, right? But Kellen Moore won a Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. Kellen Moore couldn't get to a conference game with Herbert or Dak Prescott, but he wins the Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts. I'm making too much sense here, man. I'm making too much sense. Before the season started, Coffee Table Head said he ain't worried about the Eagles because the quarterback gonna fail him and the offensive coordinator gonna fail him.
So now LB get at Terrence Parsons every chance he gets. So this time, Lord Brunson had to put Law Nation in his place. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to talk down on Jalen Hurts, trying to say he was other than a quarterback. So peep out what happened here, though.
You know good and well, like from afar, Jalen Hurts look like a guy that can, process your taxes and he the one that you don't be afraid to leave, certain things with certain things.
I just saw a video of Dak getting knocked out in the parking lot.
Oh man, come on, Will.
That ain't my quarterback. I'm saying them things don't happen to my quarterback. That you know what I'm saying, Law? Dak running around with dildo water guns, getting knocked out in the parking lot. Jalen going to the Met Gala with a clean suit on and something bad on his arm.
Yeah, but
Daniels' mom's got me more dates.
There's nothing more higher than the Super Bowl. Of course, that Super Bowl that Jalen Hurts won an MVP, but Dak Prescott, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Hey, Law, you gotta let that go, man. You gotta stop bringing that up.
I'm just saying.
Competitive.
I'm worried about Dak, man. I don't think he's gonna be 100%.
Why you think that?
I don't think that hamstring is a tricky one, bro. He old, man.
I can tell you this: he got into the best shape I think I've ever seen him in his life.
Where you see that at?
He looks slim down. Look, is he slim down? What?
Yeah, man, he trimmed and slim, man.
He lost some weight, man. He definitely looked different. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do. He getting older now. He got to take care of his body, better care of his body. Getting old.
War of attrition. He gonna get there. Yeah.
Listen, man.
I know all about getting older.
I know some people that's wheelchair bound with brilliant minds, and to be a quarterback, they have a brilliant mind. Everybody in shape of the National Football League. Between them ears, though, my man,
you ain't lying.
It's
Daniel Jones is in good shape, man. Physically, in between the ears.
I'm just looking at a documentary. It's this dog from Africa, man. They say this joint got the IQ of a pastry dish. That's what I think Dak is in them clutch moments, man.
How you just gonna do that?
I'm trying to give a good analogy, man.
Yeah. Go to the Super Bowl. I don't think, and it just depends on who's on the other side of the bracket. I'm just gonna say yes, they can win the Super Bowl this year. Lord Brunson, can the Cowboys win the Super Bowl this year?
If I'm being honest, yeah. The schedule is weak. Nobody really knew what Dak Prescott looked like. He had a bad outing against Tampa Bay. The defense is legit. Gallup is back. Yeah, they can win a Super Bowl. That's a good team. The only thing that was missing for real was Dak Prescott. Yeah, they just can't beat us. That's gonna be the only reason why it won't happen.
Bad dog. Can the Cowboys win a Super Bowl this year?
Nah, they ain't good enough to win a Super Bowl. They ain't won in 30 years. They ain't winning, man. They're the Cowboys. They ain't gonna get their playoffs, get knocked out.
It's possible. I'm just saying it's possible.
They will. I'm just saying, could they? I'm not saying they will, but could they? Law,
it's possible.
Who y'all win the Super Bowl?
Why you do me like this, man?
I'm putting everybody on the spot. Everybody except me, because we know we ain't winning shit.
It's been a long minute, and that's why I'm tempering my expectations because it's Super Bowl or bust every year for our Cowboys. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that because I'm not finna super jinx this. I said that I want my Cowboys. And see, I know what y'all doing. Y'all ain't finna cut this snippet up. So what I'm gonna say is I just want my boys to get back to the playoff, back-to-back playoff because it's been a long time.
If that's so you ain't beating Philadelphia.
If that's your
Bro, Cooper DeJean is going to pick Dak off, man.
We'll see, man. Sophomore slump for Cooper.
I don't believe, but Law, what would make him even get on the TV and talk like that? What would make him keep saying dumb thing after dumb thing? He is Jerry Jones. I don't understand how you understand that. He is a clone of Jerry Jones. Why would he say that?
Here's a man at a cancer banquet to raise money, and they ask this man football questions. His mama passed away of cancer.
And he's a good man. That's why he won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. He's a good man.
There you go, Louis. There you go.
Listen,
That's why I needed somebody.
But this the thing. He's not. But this the thing. He's not a career humanitarian. He's a quarterback. His profession is not being a good man. If he want to be a professional good man, he go open up a daycare. He open up a non-profit, run a soup kitchen. You are a quarterback. You're paid to win football games. He's not paid to be a good man.
The Eagles. He's 9-4.
He said, "Open up a soup kitchen."
Yeah, you're not paid to be a good man. You got to win football games.
Louis T was like, and he's a good man. LB was like, He ain't a humanitarian. He a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He gonna open up a daycare or a soup kitchen. Oh man, you have me cracking up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I mess with him though, for real. My dude on point, man. My dude on point. Yeah, he be saying all the stuff that I be wanting to say for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, alhamdulillah, I'm a little bit more humble now. You know what I'm saying? In my younger days, I was a beast out there. But he, bro, on a real, LB embodies Philly. You know what I'm saying? The attitude, you know what I'm saying? Loving Philadelphia Eagles and always, you know, pretty much quick on his toes about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to even go. Matter of fact, if you notice, Cowboys fans can tell you this right here. If you notice, the Philadelphia Eagles fans are really funny individuals. The jokes we come up with, though, is bar none better than anybody else, man. We come with it, man. The stuff we, like, if you look through our page, matter of fact, look through our Eagles page, man, the stuff that you'll see, though, for real, I love being a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, you know what I'm saying? I love anybody who's a Philadelphia Eagles fan who love a team like me. So, shout out to my brother, LB. As you already know, the Packers try to ban the brotherly shove and other teams follow suit. The softer teams in the NFL, they follow suit, you know what I mean? So, but here's LB's take on it, because it was funny to me the way he talked about my boy from KC, Jones, you know what I'm saying? But check it out.
Come on, bro. You're going to threaten to do it again next year if you don't ban it this year. All that hating about the tush push don't make no sense. Why y'all not getting better trying to figure out how to stop it? It's not automatic. Josh Allen bigger than Jalen Hurts. He got stopped on it twice in the AFC Championship game against Spagnoli. But Spags couldn't stop us. Spags couldn't stop us. Chris Jones damn near had a cone around his neck like a dog that just had surgery. He on the sideline working out the kinks. Bent his whole neck in like a pretzel trying to get down there and get dirty. It ain't for everybody. So what, they gonna try to take it away because other people can't do it?
For everybody who tuned in to the NFC East Super Friends, if you know, you know. LB, Lord Brunson, and Louis T, they always going at it, man. It be crazy. And sometimes it don't even take that long, but check this out.
An Eagles home game, man. I think people wanted to see the Chiefs lose.
Bro, he ain't won on the road yet. That's all I know.
He won
2 times he went on the road.
Win.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Look, man.
Does Dak have
it's levels to this.
Does Dak have a playoff win?
We are. Yeah.
Yeah, he got one.
I didn't know we did. I was being serious.
Yeah, he got one. He got one.
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones got one of them.
No, it's hard to win at home. That's what it is. We need to go on the road.
That's what we had to do too.
What are we doing here? What type of circle jerk is this? You talk about levels when we just won a Super Bowl?
My guy went to the NFC Championship game in year one. Look, man. Look, at the end of the day,
let me get the other hat. That's the hat. This is gonna be the hat that got your memory.
Look, that. Oh, you got the championship game hat. That's cool, man. That's cool.
You remember that one?
Yeah, that's cool,
you remember that one?
At the end of the day, my guy's a rookie. I gave you the analogy earlier.
It was the W right here. They printed about 100 ones with a W. They all washed up on the beach in Normandy. They in Chernobyl. They're in Chernobyl right now at a radioactive site.
I told you.
Let me put my championship hat on. Mine's disintegrated.
Can we go to the next question? We need to get Molly. We need to get Molly Quirrell in here. Dude, just trying to talk to me in circles.
Who won the division?
If it's so easy, why don't you do it?
What you talking about? I won the division before you did. You haven't won the division since when?
What you talking about? When the last time you won a Super Bowl? Let's talk about that.
When the last time you won the division?
I can say that now. When the last time you won a bowl?
When the last time
were you a grown man getting drunk while your team's winning the Super Bowl? Or was you a boy with a sippy cup? Because I was a man, hair on my chest, hair on my chest, hair on my chest, outside with wolves, Wolverines, hair on my chest. You didn't enjoy it like I did. You had a sippy cup. You had a Batman sippy cup. I had big cups of bro, Bad Dog. I had all them beers you drink, Bad Dog. I was drinking beer, liquor. I was drinking whatever they gave me. That's what the Super Bowl.
I will say this. I'm so damn old.
What you talking about?
LB, I'm so damn old right now that I did have hair in my chest the last time that
you ain't never had a hangover after the Super Bowl. You ain't never had a hangover after the Super Bowl.
Washington won a Super Bowl. I'm 46. I'll be 46 on Wednesday. I am 46 years old. I had hair in my chest last time I won a Super Bowl.
That's the move, and I talk about this.
Washington won a Super Bowl. You got read a Clifford the Big Red book, and you went to school. You went to sleep. You went to sleep. You went to sleep. You got read a Clifford the Big Red Dog book, and you went to sleep. I was outside. I was outside, bro. Confetti all on me, alcohol on me. You don't know that feeling though. Come on, bro.
This is the move of somebody that knows that their future is bleak. When you start bringing up the past, okay, that's what you
Bro,
do.
you just bought 2016. That's how we got there. You took us to the past, talking about Carson Wentz good.
Talking about the past, bro. Wake up. Your future is bleak. And that's why you keep talking about the past. It's like the Cowboys bringing up.
What's the most important part about Carson Wentz? It's past. Carson Wentz, your whole belief system rides on another man's past. So how you downplaying the past?
I keep telling you about what's about to come down the pipeline.
Okay.
You keep trying to tell me about what you did.
Now in the future. We were from the past to the future. Next question, please.
This year, you're not going to have a better record than us. Your quarterback is ass. You're going to be looking for a new quarterback in the draft next year, and you keep trying to tell me about 2017. Wake the hell up, bro.
I'm done, Louis. I'm done.
I know you're done. Your quarterback is buns. You're doing all of this shit. This is my point. You're doing all of this shit in the offseason like you're this close.
He mad. He mad. Look what the roster do to the division.
You hit a nerve.
Do to the division. Look what a good roster do to the division. Everybody scared. Everybody shaking in their boots around here.
Offensively,
Big Eagles. Big Eagles.
Nobody's shaking but Jalen Hurts.
Nobody's shaking for Jalen.
I told you, if you had a quarterback, we might be scared of you, but you had no quarterback.
You don't understand.
We'll see.
But he got a damn Hurts.
We'll see.
We'll see. Like you said
nothing Washington has is better than anything we have.
You're a damn lie. We already had this discussion. We ain't doing that shit again.
Listen, I mean, I'm just letting you know.
It's my turn. I'm telling you, we already had this discussion. We already did. When I put you in a hot seat and filleted your ass, I told you all this shit already.
I get it. I get it. That nerve we hit is still open. We're gonna have to sew that nerve up. You're gonna be steaming until we get that nerve sewed up.
I want him throwing the football because again, we had our opportunities in that game. We didn't take advantage of them. We should have had 3 picks. All I want is I want him to do the same shit he did last game. I want him to throw the football. And if he's successful, I tip my cap to him. But I don't want y'all running the ball on me. That's what I don't want.
Hold on. First of all, don't you ever talk to me like that again, babe. We 6-0. You're at the bottom in the basement. Look, Bad dog. I can understand Bad Dog talking like this, but you are in the basement. You are under our chancleta. You are under our slipper. You gotta lower your tone when you talking to us. We 6-0. We just beat the dog shit out of you. How dare you talk to us like this?
It took you too long to say that shit to me. You should have been saying.
I was just letting you get your piece. I was just letting you get that off your chest.
You ain't supposed to be saying shit. You supposed to be telling me, shut your ass up. We smoked y'all ass a week ago. You supposed to be putting me in my place a long time ago. Anyway.
I thought we did it on the field. The audacity of
the Broncos. That's a key win for us. Only team in the division that beat the Broncos.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
I know it is. That's how we got to the playoffs.
No. You got to the playoffs because you got to play the Jets in the Detroit Lions. Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
So why
you got to play the Jets in the Detroit Lions. That's how you got to the playoffs. If you
we all got to play the Broncos
with the 2 teams we had to play, or the 2 teams somebody else in the division had to play. If you had
so
to
why
play
didn't anybody beat the Broncos?
Matter
of fact, I got a better question for you. Why didn't Washington beat us? We swept y'all. That's how we got.
I already explained to you why
y'all didn't beat us. So what we talking about?
I already explained to you. We essentially put a mass unit on the field and still was competitive. Y'all should have beat the brakes off.
That's an excuse. We swept y'all. There's no more to discuss. We made the playoffs. Y'all didn't. We better than y'all.
That's the bottom line.
That is the bottom line of this conversation.
You were better than us last year. Okay.
We've been better than y'all since I've been alive.
Try that shit on the train. Try that shit on the train.
We've been better than y'all since I've been alive.
Try that shit on the train.
I ain't arguing with nobody we swept.
Okay.
I ain't arguing with nobody we swept. We gotta go to the next question. I ain't arguing with nobody we swept.
This year, okay, this points. It was your worst loss of the season. Okay. We dominated you in your own building on national.
This a man talking to us. You know what? I can't argue with nobody who ain't make the playoffs. We ain't doing that.
Look. I'm not going to get into specifics. Okay,
there are none.
You had your piss cup. You got to the Super Bowl.
There are no specifics.
You got the piss cup. It's okay.
Damn.
I'm not mad at you for that, man. Take your second place silver medal lap. Go ahead and take your lap around the building. It's okay. We not mad at you for that. You had a great season, but you didn't cap this shit off. You were the first loser. Okay, I was real humble last.
So what does that make y'all do?
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm letting you talk. I'm letting you talk. Veins all popping out of your head. What does that make y'all? If we was the first loser, what do that make y'all, Louis? In all honesty, when you wake up and realize that you're a Commanders fan, how do you really feel? You ain't been. Listen, we ain't even got to talk about Super Bowls. You ain't been to a conference championship game since 1992.
That's fine.
Sam Howell is your quarterback. Sam Howell is your quarterback.
You just
you got to understand where you at in life.
One Super Bowl. You have one.
You got to understand where you at, and you remember it more than you remember your own. You remember mine more than you remember this more than you remember your own. You remember this. You remember this more than you remember your own.
This is what we're about to do. We're about to get new ownership. Listen. You're gonna get exposed.
You must be a magic genie. You're a magic genie, huh? Reed Blankenship picked off Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Who ain't picked off Aaron Rodgers this year, man? Like
Reed Blankenship did.
Aaron Rodgers is not Aaron Rodgers this year. Okay,
you got a lot of excuses. You got a lot of excuses for everybody else. The bottom line, you got excuses for every team.
I don't have to have excuses. Your one loss came from us. Okay,
it's cool. Then you just say, didn't you? And where are you at?
On a milk cart.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at?
I'm right where I need to be. I'm hoping. This is where you at. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you another proclamation.
You know what? You beat us.
You beat us. Let me give you another proclamation. Since last time wasn't good enough for you, and you just told me we're not making the playoffs, which is asinine. So let me give you another proclamation.
How's it asinine?
Not only are we going to make the playoffs, we're going to be the 7th seed. We're going to go to Minnesota, dust them off, and then we coming back to your place again to do you in your own building again. You heard it here first. You better hope. Like I told you last time, you better hope.
You better be lucky YouTube don't drug test. You better be lucky YouTube don't drug test.
Look,
you better be lucky YouTube don't drug test.
Hard facts to survive, and so it showed me a lot that he can adapt to his surroundings, and he's the moment isn't too big for him. I liken him in this sense to Jalen Hurts. He's not Hurts from the mental aspect. Like Jalen Hurts is just different mentally. Like he gets it right. Like I said, if he played for any other team than the Philadelphia Eagles or anybody in this division for that matter, I'd be rooting like hell for Jalen Hurts because the dude just gets it. He's mentally sharp, right? I see a lot of those same qualities in Sam Howell. Not to the extent.
So Sam Hurts, huh?
Not to the extent of
Sam Howell will be in the XFL in 2 years.
But
Jalen Howell.
I'm gonna tell you right
got
now.
A quarterback. Sam Howell will be in the XFL in 2 years.
I'm just gonna say this again. He was 11 for 19. He was 11 for 19. 169 yards.
We've been having a peaceful stream. How dare you compare that mid to Jalen Hurts? We're having a real peaceful stream.
We're gonna see. I'm just telling you right now.
Sam Howell will be in the XFL in 2 years is crazy. But yo, it was a video that I was looking for throughout the rest of the videos. And for whatever reason, I couldn't find the one when somebody super chatted and said something like, because you know Louis T was representing New How Order, NHO. If you know, you know. Like that's was his quarterback at the time. You know what I'm saying? If you know, a couple of years ago, I think almost 2 seasons ago, going on 2 seasons ago, he had Sam Howell as his quarterback, the Washington Commanders, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was a quarterback. Somebody sent in the super chat and he spelled his name as Bow instead of Howell, but they only put one L. And then I think Louis T read it and he was like, you could at least spell his name with 2 L's. And LB said, we're gonna get the next one. I have to crack it up though, you know what I'm saying? Because it was right on point. Like I told you, we witty like that, yo. We witty like that, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, check this out.
So the thing is, you said the window was, you thought it was closed. It's still closed.
2019, when they won 4 games, I go,
how's the window still? How's the window still closed?
Your quarterback is
closed now.
My quarterback isn't under a contract.
You're not winning.
My quarterback is not under a contract.
And so what I'm saying is, he's
not under a contract.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. The problem with acting as if the window is open is he's making moves as if you're a piece here or two. He signed James Bradbury to a 1-year deal. You do that when you think this is the season you're about to do something.
Isn't he 30?
Who?
I don't know how.
James Bradbury. Any getting up there in age?
I don't know if he's 30.
But Louis T, when you dissect that 1 year deal, it's even cheaper.
If he's 30, and
you see what I'm saying?
What's the point of bringing a 30-year-old corner in on a 1 year deal if you're not winning the Super Bowl? What's the point?
He's taking a sling at $2 million.
What do you mean? What's the point? He's on a 1 year deal. You don't know what's going to happen this year.
I know.
Look at the team we just put around us.
I do know that.
That's what you banking on. That's Carson Wentz not leading you here though.
I'm telling you, the last time a guy like Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl, you got to go back to the early 2000s.
So will you? So will you? So will you expect me? So will you?
To a guy like Jalen Hurts.
I hear you. I hear you. And you say, you're not dominant on defense. You're saying it with the ticker. You're saying it with the ticker. I hear you. Okay. But will you accept me telling you that Carson Wentz can't do it either? Because I've seen it.
I can't because
I know you can't. I know you can't.
Look, he's shown
the
ability. He's
shown what?
I can't tell you that he's going to get it done in the postseason because I've never.
So you can't tell me Jalen Hurts ain't going to get it done.
I can tell you.
You can't tell me Jalen Hurts ain't going to get it done.
He didn't have enough talent to do it. I can tell
you. You can't even.
He ain't going to get done. He ain't going to get done.
But Carson Wentz is though, right? I'm just making sure I got this right.
There's a reason Carson Wentz was the number 2 pick overall in the NFL draft.
That was 2016.
You can say what you want about in between.
That was 2016.
You can say what you want about in between the ears with Carson
Wentz. We in a
Wentz.
parallel universe. Okay? I ain't never seen nobody champion. I ain't seen nobody champion for Carson Wentz this hard since 2016. We in a parallel universe. We are not in 2020, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We are in a parallel universe.
2022. But you're right. It's not.
We in 2016, bro. I've never seen it. I've never seen this. This is the epitome of delusion. The epitome of it.
Have you ever looked at the stats when the game was close as opposed to when they were down 4 touchdowns in a fourth quarter?
Have you looked at Daniel Jones' bad dog? Have you looked at Daniel Jones?
We're not talking about.
I don't have a Jones season on my head here.
Jesus Christ!
Louis T was in a parallel universe. Real talk. Back then, he was thinking Carson Wentz was going to get him a Super Bowl and Hurts couldn't. Bro, of course. I mean, we already knew it. Philadelphia Eagles fans already knew. I think Louis T knew too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Louis T. I think he knew too that was not true at the time when he said that. He was just trying to argue or something. You know what I mean?
Is your roster a mess or you just have holes?
I'm gonna tell you what we do have though. We have the best offensive line in this division, and we figured out what we need to do to win. We figured out we need to run the ball. We're not gonna go another 7 weeks without running the ball.
You have the best offensive line, but you have the worst quarterback.
And the quarterback is not going to do nothing but hand it off, and we're going to run the ball.
Impossible.
We figured out what we got to do.
Impossible.
We're going to see.
In today's NFL, you think you're going to just run the football. The Titans tried that shit.
They did.
The Browns tried that shit. You can't just run your way to a damn Super Bowl, and you can't run your way to winning games against upper echelon teams with quarterbacks. You're going to have to have your quarterback throw the goddamn ball at some point.
We're running our way to development. We're going to base this off the run, but we're going to be developing this quarterback at the same time. We can run this division running the ball.
So you
division games, the ones that matter, we can run the ball on all of y'all. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
We can run the ball on all of y'all. Until we find somebody that can stop our run in this division, we're going to run the ball on this division. But other teams outside might be able to slow the run down, and our quarterback will have to step up in our moments.
Louis T, wrong again. We did run our way to a Super Bowl championship. Of course, Saquon Barkley didn't run the Super Bowl. We know that, but he was definitely impact player in the game because they had to put all the resources to trying to stop him, and they did bottle him up pretty good. But he got his, you know what I'm saying, with the rushing and passing. Anyway, I like
challenging each of you all down here.
This the latest one right here.
Team.
Look at that.
And I need everyone standing up here with us. With
Belt
me.
the ass.
Belt the ass right there. Low key. Even as ours is old as relics, they still look better than yours, man. These old relics. Hey, Louis T.
It's lunchtime with the bullies.
Hey, I'm staying out of this conversation. I ain't got nothing to do with
there.
nothing.
17 birds.
Don't bring me in this one.
Howie, Guantanamo Bay. All my viral sayings. Guantanamo Bay. All the money makers is on there. It got something else on here too. What it say right here? The most points in postseason history, $145. Some of that belt went to you, Lou.
It did. I got nothing for you.
Super Bowl champion talk. That BTA segment had me on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Had me on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But that's how he do it, man. He repping them Philadelphia Eagles, man. We can do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't show y'all the shirt last time. MVP Hurts. You know what I mean? Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna rep with it.
Super chat, greatly appreciate you. Thank you for being a member of the MOBB. Who writes, question for Louis: how come you're not making the playoffs? How much of it was your coach? A lot of it was.
No, I thought you said how much was your couch.
How much was your couch? See, I be having to text Duncan because Duncan be drunk when he be messaging us half the time. I don't be knowing what the hell he be talking about. I be having to make his comments make sense.
How much was your couch? You know what I'm saying? I love these guys, bro. I love these guys' content, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, man. These guys here, is, like I said, they part of the reason why I want to do it. When LB say he's the best reporter on the Eagles, in my opinion, he's the best reporter on the Eagles. And there's a lot of great Eagles content creators out there. And pretty much, I watch all y'all, subscribe to all y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I love to talk Philadelphia Eagles talk, you know what I mean? And I love to hear, you know, said pretty much with eloquence sometimes, you know what I'm saying? My brother be on point, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I don't care what nobody say. I had to do this right here because, like I said, I was gonna make the video for just me, you know what I mean? I was gonna make it for just me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, collage, kind of like having a box set, if you will. That's how much I get down with my boy LB. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's how much. That's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna watch his video on the reel before I watch anybody else's video, and I might miss some other people's videos sometimes, but definitely that's must see. You know what I'm saying? TV for me. You know what I'm saying? So again, it don't take nothing from me to give it up for my brothers.
Dak Prescott with a broken thumb coming back off of that in the NFC East. He was still 2-1, by the way. There was only one team that beat him in the NFC East. Can you raise your hand? Yeah, there was only one team that beat him last year. So even if it's a make or break, even if it is a regress Prescott, he was still able to put up 40 points. Right. He put up at a regress state. He put up 40 points on Lord Brunson wasn't y'all number 1 or number 2 defense in the National Football League. He put up more points on your team than the Super Bowl champ Chiefs did. Did he put up more points than the Chiefs?
But how many did he put up against San Fran in the playoffs? 19.
Look, you can't.
That's when it mattered, though.
You can't allow me to squeeze respect off of somebody from the 49ers doing something that you guys can't do against us. You know what I'm saying? So you try to take credit from what the Niners doing. You see, if there was the Niners guy on the panel, I would go back and forth with him and he will be winning. But as far as the Cowboys versus the Eagles, we pretty much dominated versus y'all. Right or wrong?
That's why Dak Prescott had to beat the 49ers and meet us in the NFC Championship.
And we would have dominated. So you need to be
we would never know.
Eagles fans need to be reaching out to the Niners and saying thank you, you know, because that's one team we can't beat, and you guys found a way every year to beat them. Come on, man.
As I always like to say, with Eagles fans, you'll never win.
With Eagles fans, you'll never win is right. Fly, Eagles, fly. Like I said, man, sub them all up. If you love football and great content, NFC East Super Friends, that's when they all on the panel, all together, representing the NFC East. You got Lord Brunson representing the Philadelphia Eagles. You got Bad Dog representing the New York Giants. You got Law Nation representing the Dallas Cowboys. And you got Louis T Network representing the Washington Commanders. I love all y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all content is great, man. I can't hold you, man. I appreciate y'all work, and that's all I'm trying to do, man. Trying to let y'all know I appreciate y'all work. Like I said, it's something that most people don't do anymore nowadays because, you know, they so fear of what people think about them. But I know who I am, so it don't, like I said, take nothing from me to beat a dead horse. But anyway, in closing, before I get up out of here, I just want to leave y'all with something. The NFC East might be the NFC Beast again, you know what I'm saying? Because I think all teams in the NFC East have gotten better. I'm hoping not because, you know, like I said, I only want the Philadelphia Eagles to be on top and the rest of them, I don't care if they win games or not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like y'all brothers and I, you know what I'm saying, I do appreciate that. But if they is, I ain't going to be mad about it. Like I said, we are the best team. We are the best division in football. So with that being said, I'm signing out, man. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I want to think outside the box a little something. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure everybody do it in their own way, but I want to do it like this right here. So with that being said, fly Eagles fly, Platinum Eagle outro.